Hi everybody, I'm Christian and this is Lazy Devs. We are working on our Breakout clone, and it's becoming a pretty good game. We're getting there. It looks really nice and juicy, as you can tell. There's some really nice power-ups we're getting. We have to make sure that we're not getting too many of those power-ups, because once we get like a lot of power-ups at the same time, it gets really crazy. The game gets really random. But yeah, it works pretty nice. Some really nice effects, good. So we have, oh look, I actually haven't checked off this guy. Not too much done, not too much to do. So today I want to do death particles. When we lose a ball, I want to, especially when you lose the last ball, I think with the last ball it's the most important. I want to have, well, there's I guess different ideas of what we could do. We could do the ball explode in a puff of yellow smoke, or we could do like the Mega Man stuff. Let's do the Mega Man stuff, why not? So if you ever watch Mega Man, I don't have a video ready for this. I tried to find it, but everybody who does Let's Play of Mega Man on YouTube has like this really great gameplay, and they never die because they played it thousands of times. When I play Mega Man, I die a lot. And when you die as Mega Man, you kind of like explode, and there's like particles going in in like 8 different directions, like all the 8 different directions, and they are like balls which change size and pulsate, and it's like pew 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 pew, you know. And so maybe let's do something like this. So why not? So we're gonna start by making. You know what? How I will start? I will start in a weird way. I will do a spawn pill puffed function. I will copy the spawn pill function and spawn death particles. Spawn death. There's not going to be a P. I will rewrite this so it will create kind of like a puffed particle that is yellow, just to see how it works. Maybe the yellow particle will work, and then we can change this yellow particle to become the Mega Man particle. So it's going to be 10, 10, 9. Nine, 4, something like this, yeah. And then when we die, we're going to spawn this. So every time you lose a ball, so that's going to be an update function when in update ball, right? Yeah. So check if ball hit wall. Check if check if what? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, here's where we're gonna do this. Spawn death. My ball X at the position of where the ball was. My ball dot Y. Like this. Let's see how this looks. I mean, maybe it's enough. It looks pretty awesome. I gotta say, it's kind of pretty sweet. Let's make it last really long. Yeah, maybe not Mega Man. Something that I like about this is that it's because the Mega Man particles go in all directions, right? But this explosion, this death that we had here, that's kind of like not really that intrusive. So that's something I am enjoying. So let's make it a lot faster. I want the explosion maybe to be bigger. Ah, that's good. Let's make it smaller and more variation to the speed, and maybe the puffs are even bigger, and then more of them. 30. So you know what? Maybe we're not going to do the Mega Man spawn. I changed my mind. I'm trying to make them bigger and bigger yet. Yeah, that's a nice puffed. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. So let me see how it looks when I lose my last ball. Yeah. Something I want to do now is I want to now get a multi-ball to see how the multi-ball will look when I do this. What was the multi-ball again? Was it the blue one? That's live. That was the Mega Ball. That's a reduced palette. That's also reduced. Let's restart. That's slow down. That's fine. I think this is it. No, it's not. What was X? Oh, extra wide. The slowdown should also not take that much time. This is it. Oh, that's good. I like it. It's good. We don't need the Mega Man after all, I think. Because the thing is, like, if we make the Mega Man thing, then they will continue flying, and it might get like confusing. And this explosion, while it's big, it's kind of like confined to this one area. So I kind of like this. So you know what? I'm fine with this because we now can also concentrate or start thinking about explosions. I don't know about you guys, but I always think about explosions. I think we had an explosion level here. Is that an explosion level? Not really. Not really an explosion level. What is about this one? Yeah, that's an explosion level. Okay. Oh yeah, that's something also that we have to consider. Maybe we want to actually make the stage also, because right now we are waiting for the game over. We should probably do the same thing with the stage clear. So stage clear and wait. I am adding this as a to-do, but for now I want to try the other guys. What's this? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now comes the part where we do the explosions. And you know what? I like reusing stuff, so I'm gonna use this very similar thing that we already have, which is this death spawn, spawn death. I'm gonna use this for the explosion effect. Explode. And so this is going to be a two-part thing. First, I want to spawn a really long-lived smoky explosion, smoky effect. And so this will persist for a very long time and will be huge. So we will start with, I guess, with this smoke, and it will clear up. So 0, first smoke. So something like this. Even, yeah, and then we're gonna start 0, 0, and then 6, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 5, 6. No, let's keep it at 6. 5, 5, 6. Something like this. So I want to create the smoke first because the particles are added at the end of the loop, and we're going backwards through the loop. How are we going through the particles? When we're drawing them, we're going forwards through the particles, right? We're updating backwards, but we're drawing them forwards. So the particles that are added last will appear on top. And I want the explosion, obviously, to be on top of the smoke. Right, so in a very similar fashion, I will add a small-lived explosion. This will be, this will still be a lot of particles, actually maybe even more particles, but not quite as fast. No, actually super fast. Still that fast, but a lot shorter lived. Like this, very short-lived. And its size will be smaller too. And so the color progression will be from white, for a very short amount of time, white, then 10, yellow, then 9, and then 8. And then maybe gray, the 5 here. Fireball. Okay. So let's try this. And this is coming where we're checking for the explosions. Yeah, there we go. There's an explode brick function. Okay. Well, something like this, right? Okay, let's try this. Okay, this is maybe a bit too much. This is I never thought I would say this. Holy crap, this is gigantic. Yeah, I still think maybe the shaking is the problem. This is one of the big problems here. Let's reduce it a little bit. Oops. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, there's one end too much. Okay, this is good. Something I don't like is that the explosion is not there. So let us try to make an explosion sound. So again, we're gonna use this guy. It's too much of a whoosh. Yeah, that's better. Let's see if with some of these arpeggio effects maybe add some. Yeah, maybe. Where are we? Here. What about these other guys? No. I'm trying to add some like really disturbing. So it doesn't seem violent. Maybe there's something like this. And then maybe what about the slow arpeggio here? 7 at the end. How does that sound? Okay, so what about 4 5 4 5 4 5 4 5 4 5 4 5? Or what about 4 5 all the way through? What about this, the vibratio? I'm just adding different effects here. Not sure if this is the good one. Slide. What about this one? What about this? This is what? 3. Maybe something like this. So this is 14. I kind of like it. I mean, this explosion is a bit over the top. Maybe a bit over the top. Maybe we're gonna slow this down a little bit. Let's try to make it a bit more contained. So something I was considering is maybe dropping the 2 in front of it and just keeping like this. Let's see how this will work, and then maybe here down to 1. So it's not gonna be like they're not gonna be flying away that much. Yeah. This is the best. Okay. I like the explosions now. I still feel like they're too extreme. Let's try something like this. The shaking, I think, is the problem that makes it. Because I'm fine with the way the screen shakes when it hits the... See? That seemed better. What if we can... I can't believe that I'm tuning down the screen shake. Yeah. So if we have less screen shake and just like the beautiful explosion, then that seems better. Something that I also want to do is when the thing explodes, then I obviously want the actual exploding thing to shatter as well, because we're not getting enough particles there. So what was it? Shatter something, right? Let me see. What was it? Shatter brick, yeah, there we go. And we're gonna put this down on explosion brick, yeah, there we go. This is so good. Good. Seems like we're doing these things that we wanted to do. So let me see. We have still some time left for this episode, and we were done quicker than expected. Because we skipped the Mega Man death thing. So I think we got the explosion wrapped up. We had some really good puffed explosions already, so it was very easy to modify them to make them look like actual explosions. So I think the particles are kind of finished. Like, I don't know if you guys have any ideas, let me know in comment sections if you want to add something additionally. But something I want to do is the stage clear wait. So this thing that we wait when you go game over, you wait for a while, and the same thing applies to when the game is over, because you're finished. You don't want to level over, right? Level over and game over. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a thing called level over wait. And it will work very similar to game over wait. Okay, we're just copying some functions. I'm not feeling too great about this, but you know, it's a bit of a hack, but it's fine. It's fine. We will survive. this. Yeah, right. And then let's see. We're going to make a simple level, so so we can finish it quickly. So good. I love it. Okay, so this is good. Now I want maybe the when we draw level over, I want the blinking to also to apply. Okay, this is good. So let us add 2 levels and see if we can do like a good level transition between one level to another. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, so something that is missing now is that when we are in level over, yeah, exactly, we're not fading out the game. And I'd like to fade out the game. Okay, so this is update game over. I'm just gonna copy it and then we're gonna copy it after update level over, right? Yeah. Next level. And we okay, this worked well. The only thing is the sound is like the kind of begin a new game kind of sound. So maybe we need a different sound for this. We're going to copy and paste the sound in here. Ah, I like it. Oops, I didn't want to do this. So what I'm thinking is something like this, maybe? I don't know. Something like this, maybe it's like kind of like a different sound, basically. And then I want to add some of these guys at the end here. I'm trying different effects at the end. Nah. Let's do it something like this. So this is sound number 15. Seems more confirming than the one. The first one seems more like, you know, okay, new thing is beginning. The other one was more. Good. So there's still a lot of sound thing that I think we need. So something I'm going to add at the end is fanfare sound. Fan level over fanfare. So like a da 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 da, you know, some kind of like music at the end. And then start screen music, and then maybe high score music, something like this. But yeah, so this is done now. So I love it. I love it. So we are actually finished with this part of the game. And we have a really nice... I love this so much. We have a really nice... Oh yeah, do we have level design? Nope. We have to design the levels. And then afterwards, finishing touches with the sound. Looks good. I like it. I like it. Good. So on the next episode, we are going to tackle the big question of the high score. How are we going to make the high score work? So this is going to be a brand new and very dangerous, no, not dangerous, but very exciting part of this game, because we are going to start a completely new screen. We're going to learn some new functions as well. So I hope you will join us next time around, and see you next time. Bye bye, guys.